everyone, your friendly neighborhood cat is back with another eco home. So today we're going a little bit brighter. I had so much fun doing the last one that honestly, right after I finished that one, I had so many ideas flowing through my head for what the next eco home could be that I literally just started right on it. So this is kind of like I built them one after another. I start out at about 20 times the speed, so I speed it up by 20 times, but only for building the initial layout. Otherwise, this video would have been like 45 minutes long, which I did not want in the slightest. So yeah, I cut it up a little bit, spare you guys the time or the agony of having to hear me talk for that long. Maybe it's just my agony. You know when you hear yourself like talk and you're so awkward that it just doesn't come out the way you want it to, kind of like right then. But yeah, anyway, so we're working on like a family home for sure. I definitely wanted to keep like a really family vibe going in this one. I also wanted to make sure that all of the rooms still had a very eco-friendly feel. I know when you start theming up the rooms, it can get a little bit confusing and you can lose touch in the aesthetic, like the overall look that you're going for. So I feel like I tried really hard, and the reason why this video is so long is I didn't bother sparing the time. When I am normally in building videos, I am always worried that I'm going to have to talk too much, and it almost scares me having to talk for a really long time. But for this one, I just wanted the end product to be perfect, so I really put a lot of detail into the house and thought about how I was going to decorate and furnish it. I do like the split levels too. I wish split levels worked a lot better in The Sims than they do, but I'm sure it's something that will come eventually. It's just hasn't been appropriately kind of incorporated into the game thus far, so I don't know what's new with you guys, but I've been building a lot in The Sims lately, so I do have another exciting build going up tomorrow, and I've been filming so much. Like, for my vlog channel, I filmed, I think, 2 videos today, and then I filmed, like, 4 Sims videos, so that is super exciting. If you want to see what my houses are, like, spoiler alert, they're always up on the gallery before I upload the video. So if you're ever curious as to what's going on in my life, honestly, just go on the gallery and look. I don't know, I kind of like doing it that way. I don't really have a further explanation as to why I like doing it that way. Oh my goodness, I'm yawning. Oh, I need to stop. But anyways, I just like uploading them first because usually I forget to, and then you guys want to play them. So yeah, you guys can check out what's up and coming by just looking on my gallery. The one thing that kind of bothers me is when you look at the gallery from like just a regular web page, like from your laptop or whatever, it takes you to the gallery, but when you're looking up a specific person, you actually have to uncheck Maxis Curated. I only have one Maxis Curated build on like in my entire gallery, so that's the only one that comes up when you're initially looking for me. So if you want to see all of my builds, just uncheck Maxis Curated and you will be able to navigate through them all, which is kind of neat. I cannot stop yawning. Oh my goodness. But yeah, upstairs I wanted it to be like a studio, I guess. I want this family to be super artistic. Like I think this like the family that lives or is going to live in this house is really artistic and in touch with nature. So there's lots of easels, a ton of like family hangout space. There's also a full-on photography studio, which is kind of neat. And there is like a full-on, well, I guess not really a full-on, but a little office next to the photography studio, which is a lot of fun. Oh my goodness. I need to stop yawning for real now. I'm talking so much maybe today that I'm tired, but I do feel really tired. Honestly, I could go for a nap right now. The only thing that's stopping me is it's so nice outside right now that I really want to go for a hike. So I'm thinking if like I nap, I won't want to go for a hike later. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go for a hike in an hour, and then maybe when I get home I'll nap. Oh my goodness, can't stop yawning. Seriously, that's like the 5th time. But yeah, so I'm gonna go for a hike later, and that should be fun. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a hike with me video yet, because I don't even know where I'm really gonna go. So I'm thinking I might just go to Canyon Falls again. It's always nice there, and I like waterfalls and like cascades. They're always fun. I was going to keep this all base game, but those stools from Cool Kitchen Stuff are just so cute. The stools and the chairs are so modern, and I literally use them in every single one of my modern builds. I'm addicted to them. I seriously cannot stop using them. It's just incredible. I also really, really like... Oh, now I can't remember what I was going to say that I really liked. It's something else in that same package. What was it? Oh, the light above the stove. I think I talked about this in my Cool Kitchen build, but it's such a cute little light. I just can't get over it. I just can't get enough of it. But yeah, like I was saying before, I'm really happy with how this build turned out. I didn't even have like a lapse. Normally I have like a weird lapse where I just can't get anything right and I just give up on it. But I kept doing this after work, and then I just like keep building until I got like tired and had to fall asleep. I pretty much fell asleep during this build like 2 times. So, which is a lot. To actually like fall asleep while playing The Sims, that takes a lot out of you. But I do that quite frequently, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying, like, I don't know, I'm just trying to branch out a bit more, and I want every house, like, I just want it to have its own personality, I guess. I also love that coffee table. I think I use it twice in this build. The bedrooms, too, are so much, like, they were just so much fun. This build was just so much fun. I can't stress that enough. I love these eco homes. I could honestly see myself as this being, like, my dream home with a big pool in the backyard. It's actually not that big of a pool, but I love pools and I love swimming. And now that it's finally summer, I'm obsessed with it. I know a lot of people, their favorite seasons are like fall and winter, which, hey, I'm all for fall and winter, you know. If you get too like cold in the winter, you can always put on more clothes, whereas in the summer you can't really do that. But I like the sun way too much for fall to be my favorite season. By far, my favorite season is summer. Like, what other time can you just sit at the beach all day, and right when you get off work, you can just go to the beach and enjoy it for a couple hours and just relax? And I don't really tan, so I can't say I go to tan, but those little shelves that I put in right now with like the rose gold accents on the bottom, holy, I love those. I need to find where I can buy those in real life because they are beautiful. I could definitely see me putting like my terracotta plants on it. I'm obsessed with those. I can never find them though, is the thing. I always okay, that was really weird. My computer just it didn't really crash, but for some reason the video recording just went black, so I had to figure out a way to fix that. But I'm back. I'm sure it didn't affect you guys at all because I will just cut out all of that waiting for me to get my crap together. But anyways, moving on to the bedrooms right now, getting the kind of basic ideas of them. I had a little bit of an idea of how I wanted the rooms to look, so that's why I think it didn't take me too much playing around with them. The room to the right of the one that I'm doing right now, that one took a little while, but other than that, I think it went fairly straightforward throughout the entire rest of the build. I don't know. Now I'm all worried that part of my video is going to be black or cut out, but I guess we will find out. We'll find out as we go here. I still have 17 more minutes of talking left. I'm sure you guys kind of get sick of me saying that after a while, because I always bring up how long I have left to talk in a video. I don't know, it just makes me feel better to be able to count down. I don't know, do you guys like me talking? Should I try to just put it to music and just not talk during it? I don't know, I kind of like talking to you guys. It makes me feel like I have internet friends, as cheesy and pathetic as that sounds. But I am, like I always say, super appreciative of all of your guys' views, and whenever you comment on my stuff, it makes me so happy and gets me so excited. So, again, I thank you guys for being there for me and my YouTube family. I think YouTube is just such a great place for people who love creating videos and creating memories. Every time I come on YouTube, I get such positive feedback from everybody in the community that it just makes me want to live here. I could live on the internet for the rest of my life. I don't think many people could say that. I guess not many people can say that in a positive light. Today, there's this group on Facebook, it's called Tastemade or something, but they released a couple videos, live streaming, so I thought that was pretty interesting and kind of cool, but I talk about it more in my A Cup of Tea a Day video, which is on my vlog channel, which I will link, as always, in the description down below. I was kind of reading something online there, so I, got distracted. Do you guys get bored when I talk this long in my videos? I feel like you probably get bored. But, the thing is, I'd rather have a really long video than put it up in pieces, if that makes sense. I don't like to piece together my videos. I think that's really, boring. I don't know who would want to watch, me do one house part after part after part. I'd much rather just get it up in one go, and then you guys don't have to click on videos, and there's less ads for you guys, so I don't know, I think this just works better for everyone, especially I just try to make it work best for you. If you guys would rather me upload in shorter segments and do, different parts, I can definitely do that. I just feel like this is the best option, so you guys don't have to constantly click on, part 2 of the video or part 3 of the video. And it's easier on my end, I guess, too. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter how I feel, whether it's easier on my end or not. I just want you guys to be able to enjoy and appreciate the videos, because you are really the reason why I'm putting them up here. I like to get your feedback, and sometimes I get so many, positive, feedback, critical feedback comments that it makes me so happy, because there's no way that I can become a better creator unless I constantly am getting feedback from you guys, so it means a lot that you guys would take, I keep saying you guys, I feel like that's the YouTube thing, though, you just say you guys, hey guys, or you guys, and now I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, I'm just appreciative of everyone involved in my channel. So there's my little cheesy segment of the day. I recently found a really cool simmer, and I will link him in the description below. He definitely does not have as many followers as he deserves. His name is Lukey Dean Sims. So yeah, you guys should definitely go and check him out. I'm pretty impressed by his channel overall, so. What else is cool that happened in Life of the Sims? I still haven't downloaded any of the new expansion packs. I've been literally so busy in my life, between work and videos, and I keep having to, I don't know, just, a bunch of stuff going on, and, okay, I didn't yawn the whole time that I was fixing the video, but as soon as I start up the video again, I start yawning. So I don't know. Am I that boring? Do I actually bore myself? But yeah, I have a lot of stuff going on in my personal life right now, so I'm just trying to get my crap together, Trying to get everything in check. I tried to keep this room, I feel like I don't do many goth rooms or Victorian / vampire-ish themed. So that's what I was going for in this room. In case you're wondering what I was thinking, it doesn't really fit the rest of the house, I know, but I didn't want all the rooms to look the same and be boring in that sense, so I changed it up a bit. Now, I think that poster I put on the wall, they came out with a bunch of movie posters and posters similar to that, quite recently in The Sims. And if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it came out for an update. You got like the sad clown picture, which is classic Sims. But yeah, it was just a free update, and you got a bunch of new pictures and movie posters, which I thought was really cool. You didn't even have to get like the movie night expansion pack. Is it called movie night? I think it's called movie night. But you didn't even have to get the movie night expansion pack to get those. Also, if you're curious about where these closets came from, they came from Sims 4 Get Together, so definitely worth it. I know I talk about the Sims 4 Get Together in a lot of my videos, but I honestly think it is such a cool expansion pack, and it's something that I think every Simmer needs. It's something that can be really appreciated among us Simmers, so I'm hoping one day that I can go to like a Simmers meetup or something. I would love to meet you guys, like all my Sims friends on the internet. I think that would just be so cool. As a child, I wasn't taught about talking to strangers. I'm kidding, I was, but you know what I mean. I enjoy talking to strangers. I'm one of those people. Like, I like meeting new people. Although I do get really shy and I like to pretend like I don't like meeting new people. Like, I get so shy in front of new people, but I love doing it. It's the weirdest thing. Oh my goodness, another yawn. I seriously need to have a nap. Maybe I need to eat something. I'm pretty sure I ate today. What did I eat? Oh yeah, I made tuna. So that's a good time. It's what I had to eat today. And crackers, so, classic meal there. Super healthy, probably. What else did I know there was something else I wanted to explain in the video, but I can't remember what it is now. Yep, no, it's gone. Okay, I'm fine with that. The backyard of this house, I kept it really simple. Normally I throw in a lot of furniture in my backyards, but I wanted to put a lot of shrubs and trees around. So I just kept it really nice and simple. There is no CC in this house. I don't add CC to my builds. I will put them like in my Let's Plays. Oftentimes I use like custom content, just hair on my Sims. I always want the hair to be more interesting, Like, I feel like hair, they never have, like, long enough hair. I have super long hair in person, and I enjoy long hair. Like, I know a lot of people, lately, it's, like, the new fad to have really short hair, and I'm not trying to, like, be different or anything, or, like, maybe I am subconsciously trying to be different, but I just really like long hair. I like the feeling of it. I like the look of it. In the winter, you like put it in your jacket and it's a whole new form of heat, like insulation. So I really like that purple color. I don't know why, but I want to call it Eeyore colored. Like, I know it's very similar to my Eeyore teddy bear I have, like the same kind of color. So I would paint my house Eeyore purple, or Eeyore blue if you want to call it blue. I really hope that the weather pans out today so I can go for my hike. It just randomly got dark in my house, so I feel like clouds are now overhead. So that'd be pretty sad, but I did get to spend a little bit of time outside this morning when I was having my cup of tea and doing my cup of tea a day video. I love the chairs I end up picking for this little patio. I get rid of those. They don't end up fitting as well as I want them to, and I end up using those glass chairs, which you didn't really get to see much of. But that's okay, because if you stick around to the end of this video, you will see in the screenshots that I do end up using those glass chairs in that area, and you can see how cute they look. I never use that, all painted and ratty looking easel, but I like the splash of color it gave to the space. This house is pretty bland. I guess depending on who you are, some people, their definition of bland will be way more than this, but I just wanted to keep really basic gingham colors, like nice lights, definitely on the lighter side of the spectrum color-wise. I keep moving my mic and then I end up talking away from it. I talk with my hands too much. That's my problem. So I blame that. it's a really long video, so I also blame this. And I do a lot of rearranging of these windows, just trying to get them perfect. So I eventually get them perfect though. Huzzah! Exciting things happening. Lately, I feel like I guess not all of my friends, but I have a few friends. Like, I think around 4 people have told me that they are the reason that I started playing Sims. And I don't think they realize that, like, I've been playing Sims since the very first Sims. And nobody really got me into it. I just found it at a garage sale with my parents, and I was like, I want a computer game. My brother was really into computer games, and my mom used to, like, obsessively play Roller Coaster Tycoon, so I was like, I want to play these games. And my mom kind of was playing Sims one day, like a demo of it type thing. Like, I don't think it was the full game, but I used to just watch her build things in, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon and The Sims and Zoo Tycoon, and she was so good at it that I envied it. So if anything, my mom is the reason why I started playing The Sims. Like, it was just a game I found at a garage sale, and I brought it home, never really played it, and then my mom started playing it, and it was, like, the first Sims, like Sims 1, you know, with the red logo and everything. And I still do love that game. I don't know, it just will always have a special place in my heart. Even the GameCube versions were really good. But everyone, it's such a hard thing to wrap my head around, because everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm the reason you started playing Sims. But, like, my mom was the reason I started playing Sims, which is kind of weird considering for kids at young age to play Sims and, like, their parents to allow it. That's a little bit weird considering it does have, like, graphic content and such. I hope the mic isn't going to be too messed up for this. I literally, every time I go to talk, I talk with my hands and then end up, like, pushing my mic away, so I digress. Anyways, back to the build here. I think we're starting to get down to, like, the wire, or, like, the last few things in the build. Let me see here. Just seeing when the screenshots are. Yeah, so I think we're almost there. Just doing pretty much, like, the last finishing touches. I think this build was, like, a span of a week. I just kept coming back to it, and I had so much fun. Like, it was pretty much my Simmers block. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to start calling it Simmers block instead of, like, creative block. It's Simmers block. But that was kind of, whenever that would happen in other builds I was working on this week, I'd just come back to this, and it would just make me happy. So, I'm so cheesy lately. Look at how cheesy I am with all my cheesy sayings and such. One thing I don't think I mention enough in my videos that I probably should mention, I often go back when I'm doing the screenshots and delete or change things. So it may not be the same thing I'm uploading to the gallery. I always want it to work, so I try to test it out as best as I can. So what you see right now may not necessarily be exactly how it is on the gallery. It's always just minor changes. And for some reason, the fence just disappeared there. It's like a glitch in my game. I know my computer is, like, a little bit too weak to run this, but I honestly thought a brand new MacBook would be able to run The Sims, but I guess not. So I'm currently looking into just getting a desktop computer, and I probably will just go with PC. I mean, as long as I'm not downloading a bunch of stuff and I just play Sims on it, I don't see, like, viruses being an issue. That's the one thing that would always happen with my PCs, is I would always get viruses all the time. But I probably won't even do Facebook or anything like that on my new computer, so I do not honestly see it being that big of an issue. I love the way the upstairs turned out. I could see myself just staying in the guest room upstairs and not even staying in the master bedroom downstairs. I hope, like, summer is around the corner for you guys too. I mean, unless you hate summer, then in that case I hope it never comes. But I'm just so excited. This, like, these eco home builds have made me even more excited for summer, and, like, I have so many potted plants, and like I love pot plants. Like, they're so freaking cute. Like, oh, like, see those? Look at that little screenshot with those rose gold tables and the little pot plants. They're so freaking cute. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I seriously appreciate every single one of your views, and obviously we are into the screenshots. There are quite a few of them, but like I always say, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. Bye, guys.